Hey guys, what's going on? Paul here, coming to you from fairly sunny Ireland today with another cryptocurrency update video. Today we are going to look at some of the positive sentiment that is out there, because we really are starting to see a lot of positive sentiment returning to the cryptocurrency space, which is great to see. As you can see on the chart here, today has been another very good day in the market. We started off down here around the 7,400 mark, and we went right up to 7,800, down slightly from that now, but we did go up above the 7,800 level, which is the next resistance level that I mentioned in my video last week. I do think either by the end of today or by tomorrow we will have passed this, and that will also get us out of the downtrend we have been in since January. So the next day or two will be important to see us push above 8,000. Then we can look at these two minor levels and really push towards that 10k level. So let's take a look at some of the positive sentiment. Quick look at the market first. You can see Bitcoin is the one that is making the moves. Altcoins, my own altcoin portfolio is underperforming at the minute compared to Bitcoin. I will have a video on that tomorrow talking about what we're seeing with Bitcoin at the minute. But if we look at some of the biggest winners, Holo, it has been listed on Binance tomorrow. That is why we're seeing such a big jump. Electroneum with a bit of a jump too. Bitcoin Private, no other major jumps really. When you look at the negatives, Bitcoin Diamond is coming down after having a huge pump in the last few days. It is starting to really take a drop, and then a few more in at 10%, but nothing really major. Now when we look at the top, if we just look against Bitcoin, you can see all the altcoins are falling against Bitcoin. As Bitcoin rises, we are seeing the altcoins price against Bitcoin is not following through. So that is going to be something to watch. I'll have a video talking more about what we generally see with these bullish runs by Bitcoin and how it affects altcoins. Normally Bitcoin moves first and then you will have the altcoins following. Yes, you will have one or two coins that will follow Bitcoin and jump at the same time, but generally Bitcoin moves first and then we see the altcoins. Now the market cap as well, 285. We are all still around where we were last week. Not much to look at there. We're still up. Last Monday we were at around 270 billion. We're at 285 now. So yes, we are up. When you come down here and you start looking at the dominance of Bitcoin, you see the money is starting to flow back into Bitcoin. Up at 46% now, compared to, where were we? Only last week we were down at 36. So look, money is going back into Bitcoin. That is because with the ETFs and everything, that big money will be coming into Bitcoin first, and then some of it may flow out into other coins, but the majority will sit with Bitcoin. Samsung, now some of the positive sentiment news that's out there, Samsung are going to start accepting cryptocurrency payments. Now, my thoughts on this is, even if they don't actually take that much payment in cryptocurrency, the fact that big companies like Samsung are actually starting to accept and acknowledge cryptocurrency payments is really good for the overall opinion on Bitcoin. So people who are not even involved in cryptocurrency or Bitcoin or anything like that, they see companies like Samsung starting to accept it, and it starts to affect their opinion of it. They start to see maybe it's not so bad. If companies like Samsung are trusting it, it is good. Now the G20 as well. G20 ministers say cryptocurrencies are not a threat to global financial stability. The best summary here of the G20, so formed in 1999, G20 summits are attended by the leaders of the member states that collectively account for approximately 85% of the world's gross domestic product. So this is all about GDP. These guys look at what is making the global markets tick, and they have said that cryptocurrencies, they're not a threat to the system, but there are significant benefits to crypto's technological innovations. Look, they're not coming out saying that it's all good. Yes, they're saying that there are things that need to be looked at, that are risky, and they're going to remain vigilant. But the fact that a few years ago these guys were just coming out saying, or I would say bankers, people like this, were coming out and saying that, oh, crypto is a risk, it's for criminals, it's for all this kind of stuff. But the opinion is starting to change. I seen this post as well. Bitcoin ETF request for comments is 95% or 97% is positive. You do have the comments here saying that it doesn't mean anything, that it doesn't matter how many comments are positive, that it's bullshit, but I do agree with that. I also think that it is good to see so much positive sentiment out there for people that read through the comments, to see that there is so much support for cryptocurrency. It's not really going to have any impact on the decision by the SEC because, look, there's a lot of bullshit comments there too, even from people who are saying positive stuff. But I think the fact there's a lot of positive comments out there, it is good, but it's not going to affect the decision in reality. Really good news is that Google and Facebook have lifted their ban on certain cryptocurrency related companies. So when the ban came in, I did say that this was not a bad thing for cryptocurrencies because advertising was a very easy way for scams to get to the top of Google, to get on in front of people on Facebook, and it was just damaging people's opinion on cryptocurrency. Now they are vetting the companies that are actually able to run ads, and Coinbase is one of the first. This is good. This will allow people to get into cryptocurrency easier. So Coinbase is whitelisted by Facebook. They can run their Google ads as well, which is all good. Again, we are starting to see a shift from the big guys who Samsung, Google, Facebook. What they're doing, they see crypto is not going away. They're just getting a little bit more stricter on it, which is good because it allows the good companies to come to the surface and stops the scam companies that were out there abusing the power they were given, I suppose, by the ads, and only bringing the better companies to the surface. This wasn't meant to be here anyway, it was just something I was reading. But Charles Hoskins, the founder of Cardano, he says that Cardano to become the first $1 trillion cryptocurrency. Now, he said he would love to see, they've kind of left that bit out, but again, it's good to see the vision that some of these guys have. There's a lot of other guys could say it and I will brush it off and think it's impossible. I'm not saying that it's going to happen, but this guy, if you've ever heard him speak, he is a genius in the field that he is in, and he is doing a lot of work on the ground himself. He really believes in the vision that he's bringing with Cardano. He's doing things a little bit different, well, a good bit different in some respects, but it's an interesting time. I am not selling my Cardano anytime soon, and I am stocking up on it a little bit. Not financial advice, guys. Giving you my opinions, anything that I'm reading out there, just to help you with your research, but always do your own research and never take any YouTuber, any blog post as financial advice. What else had we? That was really it. Coinbase, yeah, so this article as well, I couldn't find much to support it, but I'll mention it anyway. Coinbase, their new prime brokerage service has scored its first big client. This is supposedly from an insider, but they do say here it's huge, but we don't know who the client is yet. By the time you see this video, there may be other news on who the client is or what the fact is. If you see it, put a link in the comments down below and let everybody else know. When I find it, I'll add it in as a comment as well. So let me know your thoughts on all of this, on the positive sentiment. Are you getting more bullish on cryptocurrency? What we're hoping to see is going over the 8,000 in the next few days, closing out this week over $8,000. So then we can really start to look at pushing for the 10K in August. So thanks for watching, guys. Let me know your comments. Hit that subscribe button, hit the like, share it, and I will talk to you soon. Thanks for watching.